Of course, you know
I
which one's Empo. The
if
Empo hate
I
is generational
do
out
you
of
think
you.
if I you think if I you think if I like DM him, he'll pull that out?
Yeah, for sure. Of course.
What the heck? What was that? Was
I
that a
don't know.
GPR or was that like an LMG?
A GPR? I don't think so. Is that what the because the GPR iron sights are like completely different. They got like the spoke on the front. I mean, regardless, we got
Yeah,
ourselves a
I
nice
don't I don't know.
prototype control pop. I mean, Florida Puppeteers doing a good job. I mean, they've got a nice little life advantage. Woo, baby. They're not really letting Boston move much. I mean, Boston, are they going to say the server didn't work or something? What's going on here? They're getting absolutely farmed right now. Spawn in, baby. Okay, 10 life lead at the moment. This is like the craziest spawn trap I think I've seen on this map mode, Gumbo.
Yeah, I mean, side of Florida Puppeteers, I mean, this has been pretty clinical from the side of a defense, just really getting in the spawn right away, not losing any gunfights, and then setting up it reminded me of like an old Black Ops 2 spawn trap where you just like
It's just stuck
wall
there.
bang
You're
to a
there
wall and
forever.
you're just
Yeah.
stuck. Yeah. Kind of like the shipments that we would have. A lot of those in
MW2, you
MW3. We
spawn
had those,
in.
and yeah.
MW2, you spawn in and a noob tube just hits you.
I mean, the good old days. But
The good
side of
old
Boston
days.
Burgers, they have gotten out of spawn here. We do see them on A. Contessa's going to come through from Slice. Good shots there, able to pick up one player. Empo able to pick up that second, make that a third player. Lives are down to 5 here for the side of Boston Burgers, and this is bad. Empo is 11-0, 12-0, 13-0, 14
Dude,
diving off the
he almost
side.
pulled the gyms.
What is the dude doing?
Bro is farming.
He's chasing.
Dude. Can someone hit Empo up? I need the code to Farming Sim 2026 right now.
Oh my god.
Like real talk though. Real talk though, if someone could hit up Empo and ask me if he could sell me the Farming Sim 2026 like Steam code, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. That's actually that's I mean, finally did die though.
I mean,
I mean, why not?
Literally jumped out of the window at somebody.
Two Ninja Turtles just getting farmed. I didn't know Empo was a turtle farmer. Had no idea.
Yeah, I mean,
probably is illegal, Gyms. I agree, but doesn't change the fact that Empo did it. All right, let's call the police on the guy. What do you want to do?
You know, where we live, we have a lot of turtles on the road. I don't know why they're not in water, but Empo is definitely not the guy that stops and moves the turtle. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
He uses his massive pickup truck to just probably run over.
Might even back up.
That's crazy. But the side of Florida, I don't know what you do after that round. You just have to feel. I mean,
they're
like that was too easy.
They're kind of getting farmed themselves a little bit, not nearly as much as they were farming, but here we go. No, I don't think so, Jim. I think you're.
I think this is just protocol control. Sometimes it's if you set up a defense well, you're gonna have a good round for yourself. I mean, the spawn trap is crazy, but I think that's his gun of choice. I mean, I think he's going against what the whole community and the whole pro scene has decided is the better weapon in the aims, and just probably feels more comfortable with the GPR. Or he just feels like they really need a test this week, and they should put a player at a disadvantage.
That's just insane, though. I mean, Empo is 17-5 at the moment, trying to get on this A side. They got very close to taking the first take on B, didn't quite get it. They got very close to taking the first take on A, didn't quite get it. Cover picks up 2 there up top barracks, so can help his team out a little bit. But that first A take about to be off the board. This Florida Puppeteers doing a decent job here on offense. And Moja from downtown with that frag grenade.
Yeah, I mean, if they can't kill Empo with their guns, they probably just have to throw cross-map nades at him. A about halfway done, but it's looking like a clear is not going to come through. We got about 15 seconds left here in the round side of Florida. They have one player on A. If he can make a stand, he cannot. Morph is going to be able to shut him down. The rest of the players are trying to get out of their spawn here, but this is looking like it's going to be it for the side of Florida. They do come away with 1 tick. It's going to be 1 more in the side of Boston, so a successful offensive round, even though it probably doesn't feel like it whatsoever.
Yeah, that's tough, right? But they're going to have a couple players sneak out and B. They'll both get cut down pretty quick as Moja picks them both up with the pistol. But hey, 1 tick's better than 0. I mean, right? I mean, that's what we got going for us. But both teams have very, very good defenses. I mean, Florida's was probably the most dominant defense I think I've seen in this game in general. I don't think I've seen a team win with a 20 kill advantage. I mean, at all, except for that one time that Optic got farmed. I forgot about that. I don't really want to remember that though. So anyway, moving on.
Yeah, I mean, you win with a 10 life advantage. That's pretty normal. That's kind of like what we saw there.
Part of it, yeah.
Not 20. I mean, never are you looking down the barrel of, Florida Puppeteers had 27 lives remaining at one point, and Boston, it felt like we're at
5, literally
single
5
digits already.
like
it was like, what do you?
It was like literally 5 to 25 or like 23 or something like that. It was like insane.
Yeah. But this is a lot better. Slice is the only person to get a kill there from the side of Florida Puppeteers. The rest of them are off spawn. Morph is just kind of moseying his way over towards this tower side, able to pick up 1 kill towards that tower side. But Florida Puppeteers are looking to get aggressive towards this A side, clear these players off. But they are going to fall. Last player alive is towards this grandma's side. But this first tick is going to come down for the side of Boston Burgers, and they are pretty set up. Morph is in their spawn, causing chaos, and this is definitely going to be the round for Boston if they want to win this map.
I mean, Boston looking great right now. We'll see if they can keep it up. They've got players spread out across the map, but they've got a player in their barracks now, and that's going to be Slice, who's been picking up double kills like crazy. We'll see if we can get a few more here. At 8 point, third tick almost gone, but finally the player does get taken off of it. Morph's on the back spawn on a 6. Now he's on a 0. It's because I had to say something. That's how it goes. Caster Curse is pretty strong in this one. But Cover now trying to clear out this top barracks, but Slice, it'll be a hard one to kill. Does get that one, no problemo. But now they got to start pushing this one through once again. Florida Puppeteers not getting the time off of A quite yet. As soon as I say it, they hop on it, but the players from Boston Burgers trying to break on out, trying to get there once again. The push through middle, not going to be too successful right off the bat there. But 40 seconds remaining on this round. Plenty of time for Boston, plenty of lives. They have 18, Florida having 19.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking, with the side of Boston Burgers, they need to finish this A point, or they need to get on to B and make something work here. They are pretty much all stuck here in their base. We do have one player towards that the grandma's side, hopping on A point now to stop that clock, but he is probably going to get hunted down here and picked off here in just a second. Cover able to pick up that big kill towards A. He's about halfway done with the tick on his own, but it's going to take about 6 or 7 more seconds on his own. Great, another kill, almost picks up that last kill towards A. 20 seconds left. We do see a player hopping on B to stop that clock. That tick is almost going to come through on the side of B. Empo is going to get that clear out, get this player towards tower, but loses the gunfight. Slice able there to pick it up, but this A point is looking to get secure here with these lives, even as we get towards the end of this round.
They're going to get that full A point, which is going to be massive, halfway through the first tick on B as well. But Slice still in the spawns, picks up 2 more kills, 22 and 14 now. I think started this round 12 and 12, I want to say, or something like that. So having an okay round, I suppose. But Florida Puppeteers at the moment trying to cook it up. Moja, though, big double kill right there. It's going to make things tied up life count-wise, 8 to 8. Side of Boston Burgers trying to move on up. Slice, though, just staying alive, being annoying. Is still alive here, waiting for some help as Cover trying to push this one in. Does get some help there finally. That player not getting taken out, but a little bit back and forth there. But 6 in lives once again is Morph down below in the bunker. 2 players on this point to deal with.
Yeah, and this is where it's going to get, search and destroy-esque. We got 6 and 6. Morph able to almost pick up that kill towards Empo, but he is able to secure that. Mont Empo with 2 big kills there, forcing some players off that respawn here, as Florida Puppeteers are going to be a little stuck in their base here with Elzen, really just looking for that back tower flank there. Mont able to put some damage towards that front as well, but Cover and Moja there in number 1 are pushing towards that tower side. They are able to hop on time. It comes down to a 3v3. Make that a 3v2 on the side of Florida Puppeteers. Both Cover and Moja, or Morph, are near this point. Morph able to pick up 1 of his own. Empo able to pick up 1. It's going to come down to a 1v2. Make that a 1v1. Morph on the time here. Comes down to this fight towards tower, and Morph is able to win it. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that.
That's tough, right? You end up winning. I mean, once he's on that heady there on that, that's tough. But I think it was 4 ticks. I think it was 4 ticks. It was 4. So puts them 3 up ahead of Florida right there. But I mean, shout out to Morph right here. Gets that last kill. Empo, that's a tough gunfight to win right there. But I thought for sure Florida had that because Elzen was kind of flanking from the middle of the map. He was in that like opposite side barracks pushing from the back. No one from Boston had any idea that he was there. And unfortunately, this didn't work out that way, right? But that is going to be what it is as the Boston Burgers here. Back on defense. And I'm pretty sure they got 4, but you know what? I think they only got 3 ticks on that last one. That first tick on B didn't get fully secured. So they have a 2-tick advantage right now if you're Boston, because Florida got 1 in their first offense and Boston got 0 in their first. So Florida have a good opportunity to get defense here.
Yeah, and I mean, they need a good defense here. They obviously just have to, or sorry, have a good offense here. They do have to win. Boston are up 2-1. So, I mean, ticks are going to probably be the way that you do that here. But so far, really just getting themselves out towards the point, looking to get kills as we go towards this P1 side. But they are kind of around that point. They are going to hop on A to stop that clock. And so we'll kind of see what the side of Boston Burgers, if they can win some gunfights out of their spawn.
We'll see if they can do just that. But Slice pushes up, picks up 1, goes for the second, but that's going to be Moshe up against. Not going to be an easy gunfight there. But the A stack is in. 2 players on that stack. The point word to Jim's make it go a little bit faster. Is that A point kind of flying by right now. 2 ticks are gone. 3rd tick halfway through. 1 player is contesting. That's going to be Morph who gets both kills. Mott's going to trade him out, but I don't know how he got both those kills in general there. Is Moja going to try to take this time off? Has to deal with Mott. Should have a little bit of help over the top. So that 3rd tick is going to be taken off as Florida Puppeteers. Trying to hit a little bit of a reset here. 1 player down below, 1 over the middle of the map. Middle of the map is dead. Down below player now is in barracks. Does pick up a kill as well. The number 6 player, Elzen, is going to be the player maybe to watch here to make a play for Florida, get him out of the spawn.
Yeah, that's a big kill from the side of Florida, get that player out of their spawn. We do see about 25 seconds left here on the clock. Slice able to pick up 1 towards that B side, but really just playing distraction as the rest of his players are here towards A. They are able to get that secured, get that minute extension. Florida up 3 lives so far. Mott with a great kill over towards that sidewalk side as Empo is looking to get aggressive towards this tower. Is going to get picked up by the infamous GPR of the match there with T-Dub. Cover and Morph both putting down gunfire towards that player. Top ropes. There's the side of Florida kind of on the back of their heels here, backs against the wall off spawn here. We do see a cruise missile coming in from the side of Empo, just looking to get some knowledge of where these players are and help his teammates get out of spawn.
Yeah, gonna be a little bit tough here. Cover picks up 1 nice little kill there for the Puppeteers here. Gonna have all 4 players up, trying to break out once again at 45 seconds to deal with, so a lot of time to work with. Not infinite by any means, but enough to make something happen. They do get a little bit of a 1-for-1 on the map there, but T-Dub's going to counter that out immediately. And Morph just being annoying with that AR. Finally dies, but so far across the map, maybe not too impactful of a kill. But Boston, only 9 lives remaining with 30 seconds on the board. Only going to be 10 for the side of Florida. That middle of the map is going to be getting pushed in right now. Is Empo going to get on this B point? Is going to get traded out pretty much immediately. 1 more player on the stairs to deal with, and Morph gets that kill. And just like that, Morph kind of shutting down the hopes and dreams here early on. We'll see if they can keep it moving. 15 seconds remaining in this one here. Going to be tough to push across that open field, but they're going to try to do that with 1 player. The other 3 trying to hit the middle of the map. Slice picks up 2 once again, the multi-kill genius that he is. 4 lives remaining for Boston. 1 player dives in. Moja picks him up, goes for the second, doesn't quite finish it off. Slice with 2 more kills, 30 and 23 on the map, just piecing them up at the moment. Boston, 2 lives remaining.
Yeah, I mean, Slice, and this is going to be, they really need these kind of ticks. They got that defense with that tick there. They are going to win this round here. So good offense from the side of them. They're able to win by lives, but they do get enough ticks to secure that defense, we believe, here. And Slice, I mean, really just the play. You're going to see it right here. Literally what I was going to talk about. A double kill towards that middle here, and then continues onto point and picks up another double kill. Single-handedly wipes the entire side of the Boston Burgers, allows his team to get on, and eventually just win that there. For his team. And as we were saying that, Florida are going to look like they have the defensive side. The first round we saw from them was quite possibly the best defensive side I've ever seen. Boston had a good one too, but Boston have also won something on offense, so this will be interesting. It's really going to come down to this initial gunfight between these 2 teams.
Yeah, I mean, Boston able to do it through kills there, right? Only got 3 ticks on the board in that round, but won it out in kills in a 1v1 at the end with Morph taking it. They get the first blood here, so the early starting kills, they get a couple going their way, just like that. Going to be a 3-for-1 trade on the map. Boston already going to be pushed up onto that A site. Only 1 player really close. The others moving up through spawn is Mott there to be annoying. Elzen, though, picks up a double kill, 1 with the nade, 1 with the gun. Going to be some massive kills coming through there as 3 come through. Got to be careful here if you're Boston, because now Florida Puppeteers pushing through. Morph, though.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be an important time for the side of Florida here, that you're down a couple players. You really need to make sure these next gunfights go your way. As the side of Elzen's able to pick up 1, but Cover and Morph able to pick up 2 of their own here. They're able to get out a little bit here. T-Dub is going to die on that point with Mott able to secure that that kill. Slice able to pick up a kill through mid as well. They are going to pick up Mott towards that spawn, so you're not going to be worrying about that spawn trap as much right now. But Slice looking to do some work here in this spawn with the submachine gun here. As Morph is the only player from the side of Boston Burgers out, he needs to make an impact quickly, as we got about 30 seconds left in this round for the side of Boston to get a tick, or to get a point, excuse me.
I mean, Morph just chilling in barracks right now. As Slice is just wreaking havoc on the spawns. 36 and 25. Remember, started out round 1, 13 and 0 with a massive first defense. But starting to farm here a little bit again. Does get taken down. A couple kills going the way of Boston. They start stacking up these points. B point can have 2 players on. Stack that point. Word to Jims. 1 tick down, but Mott is going to be behind. Doesn't pick up any kills off of that, but 3 players are stacked on that point. Still on there. That B point going quick, but Empo with 3, 2 with the nade, 1 with the gun, and just like that, Boston gets sent back to respawn. Not a lot of time to break on out. Florida set up and waiting, and you got to think this should be it.
Yeah, I mean, unless a miracle comes through, Morph is going to be kind of the last hope here towards Boat. He's got 5 seconds to sprint up those stairs. Empo knows exactly where he's coming for. The dive comes in from the Ninja Turtle, but he's not able to get on that point. And Florida able to come away with a map number 3 and able to take the lead here in this series 2-1 with a great search and destroy and a nail-biting control.
I mean, Florida, they finish it out after having an insanely dominant first part of this game, but that nade is so clutch. That